Reporting live in Elin tonight, Kelsie Metzgar, ABC 13 News. This is the most devastation they've ever seen. Police say the most common type of counterfeit bills used are $20 bills. But when the suspects walked into the 6 different locations, they used $100 bills to pay for their items. You can tell these spots here, it looks like it's okay and it's safe, but it's very slippery. Both sides agreed that this was about Fields' intent, not if he was driving that car. Water spilled into their basement here, and halfway up these steps, the house is now painted over and the glass from these windows picked up. While this may seem like a lot to still go through, they've already made a lot of progress here together. So what we have going on right now, I'm going to step out of the way, are the youngest competitors. They are up to the age of 5. They're starting with the quarter-mile race, and let's get ready. 3, 2, 1. There they go.
We've had issues in the past, which most families do.
Megan Collier's mother, Teresa Wood, says her daughter was on the right path until late last year.
We tried to keep in contact as much as possible. We'd video chat.
Teresa and Megan even did a video chat from the hospital when Megan's second child, Colton, was born in January, and Teresa took the two to a checkup in February.
So we had no clue what was going on the last 3 weeks that Colton was alive.
The Woods were shocked when they found out first responders were at their daughter's house in March.
Regardless if it was her or the kids, I rushed over there as quick as I could.
Not knowing what happened, Teresa's husband, Barry, went to the hospital.
And then he called me and told me Colton didn't make it. And my heart just dropped.
Teresa drove with Megan to the hospital, her daughter offering few answers.
She was crying and stuff, but she really didn't say much.
Yesterday's arrest provided the family with some closure for their grandson, but it also left them with many questions.
It's hard to believe that, that somebody we've pretty much had in our lives, so I've in my life since 2 years old, could actually do something so horrible.
They just want Megan to get help.
It's confusing because I love her because she's my daughter, but I hate what happened. It's horrible.
Now, Collier does have another child who is staying with a grandparent. She was in court today for an advisement, and she's facing charges including involuntary manslaughter and neglect. Reporting live in Amherst County, Kelsie Metzgar, ABC 13 News. It's time to hit the books. But for teachers who have been doing that for years in our area, it may not be paying off. We looked at the average teacher salary for 12 different school districts in our area in 2017. According to the Department of Education, Roanoke County would sit at the top of the class in our survey. They paid their teachers an average of $51,942 that year. At the bottom of the list is Halifax County, who paid their teachers an average of $39,840. But if you had to study all of these districts and memorize which ones paid above the state average, it wouldn't be too tough. That's because all of them are below the state average of $56,351 for teacher pay in 2017.
I've gotten the additional burden of rising costs with less money.
President of the Lynchburg Education Association, Carl Luce, explains Lynchburg City Schools has a step scale to help with employee pay.
What that meant was there was a series of steps from 1 to 27, and you were placed on that scale based on your experience.
With each year of experience, you got more money, and every few years they would increase the percentages to keep up with the cost of living. But that scale froze in 2008 when the recession hit. Luce explains it's good for both the district and employees, allowing them to plan for the future. The damage seems never ending.
You are going into a disaster area.
But these volunteers in Amherst County lined up, prepared to help.
Just cleaning up.
Why did you
Picking up.
I've been picking up trash,
chemicals,
hair stuff, chemicals.
Brush in one pile, household stuff in the other pile.
They're trying to salvage everything they can.
Yay! Got her.
For the families, neighbors, friends, and strangers they're helping.
This is my community, Amherst County, Madison Heights, Elon. Like, this is all of my community.
It just means a lot to have your friends and family around with you when something like this happens.
And while this community still has a long journey ahead,
And this was way worse. There was trees and everything here. This whole lawn was covered.
they have hope.
I come here and I see it with my own 2 eyes. I'm like, this is crazy. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take a process to rebuild back, but I feel like with the help of the community, people can get their houses back.
Because they know they can accomplish anything together.
It's amazing how much people care.
I just feel great that you know that everybody in the community is willing to help.